That's practically everything from where we met to now.
Looks like we're here.
Yeah. So far, still not able to connect a lot, but at least I'm knowing a lot more. And especially the way you play that violin, it's quite beautiful.
Been a long time since I played it, but let's just say you gave me a little inspiration to pick it back up.
Well,
But everything will return in time.
I hope so.
Just remember, I'm here for you. Just remember, I'm always here for you, no matter what.
Huh?
Who's that?
No idea. Were you expecting company?
No, it was not.
Hang on.
Well, they're home.
What the?
Hello?
What? What are they doing here?
Wait, what the?
Rosaria. Mitsuhide. Saya, may we come in, please? You do have a lot of nerve showing up here.
Please let us, let me.
Majesty, please. We have to explain. We've come here to explain everything. Please. All right, enter.
Thank you.
So, go ahead and take a seat, both of you.
All right.
Thank you, Majesty. So, I'll cut to the chase. Why the hell are you two here? After everything you've done to us.
Well, I can explain that.
By all means. I'll let the lady talk first, and then Mitsuhide, you can speak after. Very well, Saya. Go ahead, Rosaria.
Alright. Well, see, I actually was the only time I was here was when Mitsuhide first came here and everything. After that, I ran into, I thought at first was Rouge and everything over there, but I recognized it wasn't by her scent. It was the other one who simps for that other.
What?
But, yeah.
Wait, the imposter. Simp Rouge.
Yeah. She took my key and pretty much told me that I wouldn't have to worry about anything anymore. And then the next thing I knew, she summoned a pearl with my key and pushed me in. I haven't been back until now.
So this whole time, you haven't been here.
No.
So it was the damn simp that drugged me. That made me lose my memories and my feelings. Then
I would never do anything to hurt Rouge or you. Or to anyone.
Didn't you? You're the ones that objected to our relationship. Because she was married to Knuckles.
Just because I object doesn't mean I would want for ill of you.
So, I guess us being friends does mean something to you after all, Rosaria.
Like I said, I was never here, but yes. I treasure friendship over anything, because I've never had friends.
Understandable. But if Simp Rouge was the one that put that potion in... Mitsuhide, was it? Why did you follow along and
Yes,
drug your
Rouge.
king?
Because at the time, I thought it was my beloved. Majesty, I did not think it was an impostor this whole time. She must have matched her scent with hers. I was the one that was... I supported your relationship no matter what, Majesty. But why did you do this to me, Mitsuhide? Why did you do this to me? Why did you make me forget about her? Do you know how much she means to me?
There's a
Majesty.
Sorry. I was gonna say there's a reason for that.
Rosaria, no, let me, please. Majesty, it's because I did what I did because of what happened to Rosaria. You see, a little while ago, she was with child. You were pregnant, Rosaria.
I was.
So the pregnancy was real then. That wasn't some BS story that was told to me then.
No. No. But the imposter, or Simp Rouge, I guess, figured out a lot about me and used it to her advantage.
That's impossible. That Simp Rouge couldn't travel dimensions. I brought her here for just to prank the Simp Lord. That's it.
Something's going on.
She must have studied upon me until the moment she wanted to decide to take anything into her own hands. But no, I was, and I actually figured out some other issues that in our world. The person who actually got rid of my unborn child and injured me in the process was none other than my half-brother, the also king of the werewolf kingdom.
I knew.
Rygar.
You know about him?
He's one of the he's one of the kings. He's the current king of the werewolf kingdom right now. I know him all too well. But that still doesn't answer, Mitsuhide, why you did this to me. Do you understand the pain you put me through? The pain you put her through? Majesty, I know what I did was wrong. But I did it because I wanted vengeance for my child's death. And the only way I could do it was if I was king again. So you basically caused me to become... So you basically had me incarcerated, put me on trial because of something I did. Yes, I did create another devil. That was out of my control. I would take that all back. And I gladly will accept any punishment you give me. But please, that bastard did this to her. It caused her grief. It caused me grief. I was blinded by vengeance. You of all people should know about it. I know he's still out there. The one you're seeking. We do not talk about him, Mitsuhide!
Raziel, calm down. Please. Shh.
I'm sorry, Majesty. Forgive me. I didn't mean to, bring up such a painful subject. Well, fortunately, I was able to regain my memories. She was able to regain her heart from me. And she's slowly returning to her normal self. I'm glad we were able to get this settled before it was too late. But the one thing, I have a question for both of you. If you wanted vengeance for your child's death, instead of doing all this crap, tearing me and her apart, why didn't you come to me with this?
be honest, I think part of the reason why I never came to you or to anyone was partially it was Kurma's fault for doing so, because he taught me that if you go to others for help, it's a sign of weakness. But I think it's also because the real reason why I never had feelings for you anymore was the fact when I figured out you used to be with my mother. I think part of that, I didn't want to let you down.
That was a long time ago, Rosaria. And to be honest, I never viewed you as a daughter at all. It was just an arranged marriage after arranged marriage. One after the other. Nothing more, nothing less. Although your mother was one of the few I did care about. But what you have done, Mitsuhide, and what that imposter has done, it is unforgivable. You nearly destroyed me. And I nearly lost another person I loved. I'm going to tell you this clear now. Yes, I know she is married to Knuckles. And I know that, and I respect that. It will not make, but I still love her, no matter what. I'm not going to interfere with their marriage. I'm willing to wait for her for as long as I need to do. But we have a bigger problem. We need to get that simp bitch back, to prove your innocence, Rosaria. Because if you're telling me this, it looks like she got some influence from your kingdom as of right now.
Yes, afraid so.
As for you, Mitsuhide, you're my closest friend. You still are. I consider you my brother. Saya, please. If something like this happens again with you and Rosaria, I want you two to be happy. I want you two to be together. But for now, stop trying to seek out the one called Mike. Don't seek vengeance. You need to focus on taking care of her after everything she's been through. You're right, sire.
Rosaria has already gone through a lot.
Yes.
With now who Mike aligns with. Honestly, Mitsuhide, I do not want to see neither Rosaria nor Raziel cry because they have lost someone else.
I agree very much. Thank you. Your Majesty, thank you for understanding, and I send my deepest apologies for everything I've done to you. Mitsuhide, we've known each other for so long. One little mishap like this, it cannot undo the centuries of friendship and brotherhood we share together. Just next time something like this happens, please don't hesitate to come to me. I am your king, but most importantly, I'm your friend. If you two still want your vengeance on Rygar, I will gladly help you deliver it. But first, we need to deal with that simp bitch.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Agreed.
I agree, Majesty. Thank you.
And if for any reason we're having some issues, please let Raziel or myself know. We will notify GUN, and we will put Rosaria in protective custody until that simp is restrained. And to make sure that she doesn't get hurt. Also, on top of it too, if that king ever decides that he's going to cross here onto Mobius, let's just say the laws will not be able to affect him in his world here. If he ever goes near Rosaria, he will either be arrested or killed on the spot. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I would actually be very careful not to underestimate him.
I have no intention of
me
underestimating
too.
anyone.
You forget I trained her pretty well in demon hunting demons. Not just demons, but monsters as well.
I'm just saying.
And
I
also,
have fought.
Also, a forewarning as well. Raziel, I haven't got a chance to tell you this yet. But the EXCs are back. And for you too, if you ever see any Mobians with black and red eyes, do not engage with them. Leave it up to Raziel and I. They are dangerous.
Be honest, I can handle a few EXCs, but out of respect for the two of you, I will gladly comply.
Focus on protecting her. Do not focus on engaging.
Very well. That goes for you too, Rosaria. I know you're a spirit detective, but right now you do not have your key.
Yes, I know.
All right
Trust
then.
me, that is one thing I really am upset about.
All right. It looks like we got everything out in the air now. All right. It's up to you if you choose. It's getting. I don't know. Do you think they should stay here tonight? It's getting pretty late.
It's probably a good idea. Best not to let them go out this late.
It's your call.
Oh, well. I suppose if it's okay with y'all. I don't want to intrude.
No, not at all.
You're not.
We'll gladly take your hospitality, Majesty. Thank you.
Yes.
Why don't you two go upstairs and wash up?
Alright.
Of course. Rosaria?
Alright. Nope. Here?
How are those EXCs planning?
I have no idea.
Such big mess.
But they won't
I got a
take me out
feeling with
this
Lavender.exe. I got a feeling with Lavender.exe. She's warning. That warning. It's getting closer.
This is so frustrating.
I have a feeling about it too. But I won't be letting
No
anyone.
matter what.
I won't be letting those EXCs, cross me without them surviving. I already took down one, and she was already upgraded into a devil. I'm sure there are probably a few more. From the both of us. Won't hurt.
No. Just remember, I'm always by your side. No matter what.
And I'm always by your side as well, Raziel.
Alright, we might as well get freshened up and let's get some dinner.
Good idea.
After you.